fait gagner un respect plus grand pour les Anglais. C'était un homme de principe, généreux, charitable, qui n'a jamais refusé une aide, fût-ce personnelle ou financière. Sa mort, son départ, démontrent comme nous sommes petits en face de Dieu. Nous remettons son corps à la terre et son esprit, son âme dans les mains de Dieu.
He was such fun.
Fun?
Robert, I don't care how old he was. He really was the most exciting
Well,
person.
you were married to him for 3 years. You should know.
And you're his son.
Let me get you a drink, Gina.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Robert, perhaps
Yes,
you...
of course.
I'm being very...
Gin and tonic?
Lovely.
It's cold.
Brandy?
I'll get yours. What do you want?
Scotch soda. Gina, there are things to be done. Alec was the most practical man I know, but he's dead.
Yes, so let's be practical, but not now.
Would you like to talk about them?
Tomorrow.
Gina, I have to go back tonight.
Not now.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I never know what to say on these occasions. But a good funeral doesn't seem right, but, well, you know what I mean.
Yes, thanks, Arthur.
Well, then, how about it?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, our deal's still on.
Great. When?
I should need a little time, to get the ends sorted out.
Look, lad, I made you this offer nearly a month ago. Your father couldn't make up his mind for some reason or other. Anyway, that was up to him. Now he's dead. If you want my shares, my desk in this company, you sure that's got to find £150,000 somehow or other?
That was worth well over $500,000. He must have left me enough to cover what I need. I've got another call into Main's office now.
All I want's a yes or a no. If it's no, it's perfectly all right. There's plenty of other people.
The answer's yes.
I know what you want.
Gordon.
But can you pay for it?
I can now. Is David Main there?
David's out. It's Henry Castleton speaking.
Have you found a will yet?
One made in 1964.
What does it say?
Income to your mother for her life, and then everything divided equally between you and your sister Mary.
That's good enough.
I'm afraid not. Your father remarried. This will is no good. From his last letter, I think he must have made a new one in Switzerland. I beg your pardon.
No, I'm sorry, not you, Mr. Coston.
Shall I get David to ring you?
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I can't hang about forever. And that's how long it takes to sort wills out. I'll give you a week.
Well, then.
I saw him. I saw Dad only 3 weeks ago.
I know.
I told him then. Had the chance of a lifetime. I've been working at Conway's kicking heels for 7 years. A top-level office boy with a director's label. Now when I get the chance to... Oh, Gina, don't you see? I just know what I could do with that company on my own. It's old-fashioned. The properties haven't been done up for years. Haven't had a valuation on most of them since 1960. As soon as I get my hands on Arthur's shares, I can do it all. Well, didn't Dad talk to you about it?
Yes.
Well, then you know.
He said there were many things to think about. A lot of people...
Look, he made this will over a year ago. Now, my chance to buy the company I work for only happened in the last 3 weeks. He must have meant to give me the money. Dad understood this sort of thing.
He didn't want to change anything. He told me so.
What?
After he'd seen you.
He was turning me down?
I didn't know what he meant at the time. We had an understanding. I never interfered where you or your sister were concerned. If he wanted to talk about you, fine. If he wanted my opinion, I said no, it wasn't fair.
Did you know he'd made this will? I mean, did you know he left me only £25,000? Out of an estate that must be worth 700,000?
Alec wanted to talk about what would happen when he was dead. I wanted him to talk about being alive.
Did you know he was going to do this? To Mary and me? His own children, peanuts out of an estate this size?
I didn't know, and I didn't ask, but I did make a promise. I didn't want to, but he kept on and on.
What promise?
He said he'd made arrangements if anything should happen to him. He demanded my promise that I do exactly what he wanted.
Yes, that was like him.
He said there'd be pressures on me. I'd be accused of all sorts of things.
Gina, do what Dad would have done, what he'd have wanted.
I thought I told
Oh,
you.
he'd have come round, you know that.
I don't think I do.
Lend me the money.
How much?
150,000.
You don't know what you're asking.
I've got to find 150,000. I've got 25 under the will. Lend me 100 and I'll get the rest from the bank.
Don't go on, Robert.
Oh, God almighty, you've got over $500,000.
What makes you think there's anything like that much?
When he sold his business, he got over 500,000 for it. Now, Dad was clever. He would have invested that money. It must be worth, 30, 40% more by now.
Living out here costs a lot. Alex spent a great deal when we were first married.
Oh, if he'd spent 1,000 a week, he'd still have barely scratched the capital.
Oh, hello, Robert. Gina, do you know what time it is? We're 20 minutes late already.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Come on, then.
Gina.
I'll lend you 50,000. Give me 5 minutes, Sarah. Your car or mine?
I've got mine.
If the lawyers say it's okay, give him a drink, darling. He needs one.
You want a drink, darling? Champagne is the only thing we seem to have in this house in the morning. But then I do think the morning's the only time to drink it, don't you? Could you open it for me, please?
Look, what's so bloody important?
Skiing.
What?
The season is 4 months, but the really good skiing's only about 6 weeks.
Well, she's your stepmother, too. What do you think?
Gina's a cow, but I believe her.
Well, that's no help.
If she said there was nothing left, I'd believe her.
Why?
She'd have spent it.
Oh, come on, Mary.
Well, I know you've gone all gaga over the sexy hips, and I'm sure she looks marvellous in black. Well, don't we all? But she caught Father, hooked him. She set out to fish Lake Geneva, and she landed herself a big one.
Stop it, Mary. You can be a real bitch when you want to.
Well, a bloody great boat in Rhodes, 2 months in the Bahamas, a flat in Paris, and as if that wasn't enough, she made him go back to work again. Well, what do you think, Lawrence?
Milk, Robert?
Thank you.
Sugar?
No.
Mary, dear?
Lawrence, we've been married for over 8 years. I would have thought.
Well, sometimes you have lemon. Well, now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Well, we do have the house, Robert. That's paid for, it's true.
Thank you.
I have a small overdraft. Nothing serious, but I don't like owing money. There's nothing for a rainy day.
Money will be quite safe.
Well, £25,000 is all the nest egg we have. We can't speculate with that. Only for the children's sake.
Look, all I'm asking you to do is lend me the 25,000. It's not a speculation.
Then why won't the bank give it to you?
I have 25 of my own. Now, Gina's going to put up 50, the bank will put up 50. All I need is another 25 and I'm home.
Why won't the bank lend you 75?
I already have one loan from the time I bought my original holding.
Well, I think you've borrowed enough.
Oh, you know about property, Lawrence. You're a surveyor. You must have a good idea what my company's worth.
Robert, I spend my life doing surveys for building societies. 5,000 here, 8,000 there. That I understand. But £150,000? That I don't understand. It's a telephone number. Well, I'm sure you have a magnificent opportunity, but... Well, call me cautious. Well, call me frightened if you like, but...
Sorry, Robert. Lawrence looks after the money.
Of course, there is one thing you should check.
Yes?
In my job, I always stick to the basics. Sometimes I see a lovely house, and expensive furniture, elegant decorations, but I still look for woodworm under the stairs.
I must remember that.
Yes, well, exactly. I mean, what is the law?
What law?
Well, how do you know the will's valid?
Well, there are Swiss lawyers winding up this.
Acting for Gina.
Well, you wouldn't buy a house without having it surveyed. Are you going to take what Gina's lawyers say on trust?
I'm ahead of you.
Mr. Gordon, you have no appointment, and I don't precisely know where David is at the moment.
It's like playing truant.
The fact there is nothing in the diary doesn't signify that he's on holiday.
I'm not playing truant. This is lunch.
Tell him to ring me tonight, at home. It's very urgent that he goes to Geneva, preferably yesterday.
See you tonight.
Didn't you get the message?
Yes. I told Gina you'd never make the early plane. And we need the exercise.
I hate to interrupt your plans, but I must be back tonight.
Just one run, Mr. Maine.
It'll save a lot of time if you tell me where the will is. I can be reading it.
In Vevey.
Where?
With the lawyers in Vevey.
I'll drive you. You can buy me lunch.
Sarah, I didn't cancel 10 appointments and fly here to spend my time on a Lund Poly tour of Switzerland.
Pity.
What's the divorced Lady Rochester doing in this cotton wool paradise?
Staying with Gina.
How long have you known Gina?
Since she married Alec. I came over to the wedding, remember?
Well, I was without a secretary for a week.
3 days. Alec Gordon was my friend. I introduced you, and you were too damn mean to give me a commission.
Forbidden by the Law Society. Tell me about Alec's wife.
Shan't.
Why not?
She's my friend now.
There aren't. There's no one who can take the simple physical action of producing one blasted piece of paper and handing it to me.
What shall we do now?
I said to send it to... What's the name of that place you said you'd buy me lunch?
Le Show, but you said...
That's the place.
Come on, Sarah. Take off the rose-colored goggles.
Honestly, David, Gina adored Alec. What's more, I think she'd have been much happier if he hadn't been so rich.
And I believe in Santa Claus. For every lovely little girl like Gina Gordon, there's a Father Christmas somewhere.
You have an unpleasant habit of making every decent instinct sound nasty.
Perhaps because I don't meet many. Gina Gordon marries someone 30 years older.
28.
2 years later, he drops dead, and the grief-stricken widow walks off with the family loot, including his children's share. What does it look like to you?
You don't know Gina.
I don't want to.
Oh, David.
I'm acting for Robert and his sister. I can't do my job properly if I spend all my time fawning on the fair Gina.
She's a very fine person, and Alec was extremely lucky to have married her.
And a very fine person will hand back loot and prevent unseemly family languor.
One day I am going to stop arguing with you. I'll use a club instead.
Monsieur. Ah oui, merci.
Vous permettez, je veux brancher. Oui.
Merci, monsieur. Merci beaucoup. Henry, can you try to get Hillary for me? Tell her not to meet me. Say sorry and all that, but it's all gone wrong over here. I'll phone her tonight. Oh, and Henry, say hello to your favorite shorthand typist.
Hello, Henry. How are you?
Oh, who's that? Sarah?
Don't tell me you've got another favorite.
Oh, no.
And that's enough of that at £1 a minute or whatever. Bye, Henry.
I presume you didn't want me to say that you were here.
Rochester?
Yes. I'm sorry. A message from David.
You won't be home tonight.
No. Yes.
You were saying.
Hmm?
You were saying.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, of course you can make a will. But I must point out that any will you make now would be invalidated by a subsequent marriage.
Why?
The law prefers to rely on the rule of intestacy rather than a will that was drawn up when neither party was married.
Oh, Henry, it's very simple. I have a daughter aged 6. My husband's dead. Now, what happens if I don't make a will?
And you marry again?
If you like.
And have more children?
Yes, perhaps.
Your new husband will get the first 8,750 and the income on half of the rest of it. Your personal chattels, jewellery, motor car. And any children of your remarriage would be treated exactly the same as your first child, equally.
So I have to make another will after I'm married?
You can make a will in contemplation of marriage.
And if I don't marry him?
The will still stands. But you can cover that contingency in the will.
Thank you. I'll make it in contemplation of marriage.
You have to specify the husband you have in mind.
How confidential is this?
I am bound by stricter rules of secrecy than anyone who can perform a marriage ceremony.
Do you have secrets from your partners?
Yes.
Listen to this. Vevey, Switzerland. This is the last will of Alexander Joseph Gordon for my son Robert and my daughter Mary. It would be silly to pretend that you and I are close. You were brought up by your mother, and that is the way it stayed. But I am your father, and I want to do what is right. You don't need my money, Robert. Your driving ability will make what I've got look like petty cash one day. And if I left you a fortune, Mary, you'd only lock it up somewhere safe. So I want you to each have £25,000 in the memory of my affection, such as it is. For my wife, Gina, you have given me the sort of happiness I thought I would never know again. I cannot think why you married an old man. If it was for my money, as everyone will say, you did it so well I never found out. So whether it was or not, I do not care. I want you to have the rest. All of it, everything, everywhere. That is the only way I know how to say thank you. This will was signed by Alexander Joseph Gordon in his study at home at 6:35 p.m. on Saturday, the 1st of January, 1971. I've written this in my own hand, as that makes it legal in Switzerland. I think your friend Gina is either a saint or a heavily camouflaged sinner. Get me Henry Castleton.
David?
Get me Henry Castleton.
Garçon!
Oui? I'll have it typed in Leeds. My own secretary there.
When do you want me to sign it?
I'll telephone you. Goodbye, Hilary.
Bye, Henry. Thank you.
Yes? Put him through. Hold on a minute. Now, old files. Enquiries at bank. Journeys to the Bahamas. David, what is this all about?
As long as you don't leave your dependents destitute, you can do whatever you like with your property under English law.
Alec, what English?
And he was domiciled here. Swiss law applies.
Are you certain?
I have written this in my own hand, as that makes it legal in Switzerland. And if you want any more, Article 505 of the Swiss...
I'm convinced.
How much money did he leave?
Is it important?
Is it a secret?
In a way, yes. After Robert and Mary's legacies, the rest is mine. That makes it my business.
Would a fair guess be somewhere between 500,000 and 600,000?
Mr. Maine, you may guess all you wish.
I represent the legal heirs. I can go to the juge de paix and ask.
What's that?
Thought you spoke French, Sarah. The justice of the peace who records what everyone's worth.
There hasn't been time.
This isn't England. In Switzerland, you have a wealth tax on everything you own. Your tax return shows what you're worth to the nearest cuckoo clock.
Alec left just over £100,000.
Wealth tax is one of the reasons Switzerland has a system of numbered bank accounts. That's where a lot of people hide money they don't want to pay taxes on. Is that what Alec did?
Mr. Maine, I can't see that any of this is your business.
I hate to say this, David. Neither can I.
Under Swiss law, there's a limit to the amount a man can leave his wife at the expense of his children.
But not under English law.
Swiss law applies, not English.
So?
100,000 is declared. I think it reasonable to assume there's another 400,000 somewhere. And as I represent the legal heirs entitled to over half of it, I think you'd better tell me where it is, Mrs. Gordon.
And if Gina says she doesn't know?
I suggest you start revising your opinion of your friend's truthfulness and honesty. I'll buy you coffee.
You can take an earlier flight if you wish.
Please. She's being very silly.
But honest. And luggage only?
Mm-hmm. Alec's estate has to be distributed in accordance with the laws of Switzerland. And no fond memories of what Alex said or did is going to alter that.
Please come with me, Mr. Maine. Gina is very determined, and I'm on her side.
Then you can do her a great favor. Tell her what it's like to fight a case in court.
Have your passport ready, please. What case?
When I hand this information to Robert, he'll have writs coming out of every cowbell.
May I have it? I don't think that will frighten her.
I remember you telling me how you felt when you had to go into the witness box. Like a criminal, you said. And you were only the innocent party to divorce proceedings. Tell Gina about cross-examination. The public autopsy of her private life with Alec. All the linen, clean and dirty.
Of course you can see David himself. He'll be here next Wednesday. But if you'd like the conference now, you'll have to put up with me.
I thought we were paying for Mr. Maine.
Not many solicitors would drop everything and go chasing after Switzerland. David did because it was urgent. He is now dealing with clients whose business was put on one side.
Our apologies, Mr. Carston.
Please, do sit down. Now, first we have to prove that the money exists.
But of course it exists.
There's little point in fighting a court case over something that isn't there. We have been in touch with Mrs. Gordon's Swiss lawyers, and they maintain there is no secret account.
They're lying.
Possibly. Or merely passing on their client's denial.
Mr. Castleton, Gina will cheat us out of that money.
If it's in a secret account, forget it. No one but the owner of the number of that account can find out a damn thing.
We shall write to all the banks concerned, asking them to confirm that they have no money belonging to your father.
It's a waste of time.
Under Swiss law, banks must answer, but cannot lie.
Well, how does that help?
Banks lose their right to secrecy where legal heirs are concerned. So, once we find the money, we can force them to tell us how much and disgorge it.
That sounds too simple.
Oh, no, I'm afraid there are lots of ways of hiding it. I mean, the money could have been lodged in your stepmother's name. Your father could have put the money in company names, names of lawyers, nominees.
But the money must have come from an English bank in the first place. I mean, can't you trace it from there?
According to the Bank of England, in 1966, your father made application to take all his assets out of the country. They amounted to £140,000.
It was far more than that. I mean, he sold the business for over $500,000 only 2 years earlier. Then there was the house.
Yes, there's money in building society, shares on the stock exchange.
People lose money.
Not father.
They spend it.
That much? I'd have known. Mother would have told me.
I'm afraid you're going to have to face up to it. People have been known to take it abroad illegally.
Yes.
That is what we're trying to check on now. Excuse me. Yeah? For you, Arthur Conway.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Arthur. I'll be over right away. There's another offer for his shares. This alters things. There isn't much time. Speed it up if you can, Mr. Castleton.
Didn't ask for the offer.
How the hell did they know?
You don't have to go to Somerset House to see how old I am.
You made a promise.
I keep my promises. What can you do in 2 days?
What are you going to do?
Find out what they'll pay.
And what about your promise to me?
Put 150 grand on the table on Wednesday. The deal's on.
If not, 9 o'clock Thursday, the auction starts.
I still start work at 8.
Bloody Gina!
For one tiny second, I thought the head waiter was going to say, unescorted ladies are not allowed in the restaurant.
I was rather disappointed.
And then when you said Lady Sarah, register and guess.
Well, naturally. What's the point of having friends in the British Raj unless you use them to impress the natives?
Hardly natives.
Thank you, Sarah. I needed an evening out.
I adore marshmallows.
It's not as if Alec was rich.
Especially toasty.
I mean, he wasn't a millionaire.
My only objection to millionaires is their waistlines seem to be the same size as their bank balances.
Well, their ambitions and energy, which is why we nearly broke up 2 years ago. When we were first married, I wasn't used to the money, Dior clothes, the Greek islands, in my own yacht. But it never stopped. Bermuda, Miami, Ireland for the fishing, and then the business. He bought property all over Switzerland and built shops, flats, offices. That meant entertaining. He kept saying he felt so young. I stood it for a year and then I told him, either you slow down or I'm leaving. I was a physical wreck. He stopped no argument. He was a terrifying man. Say something if you meant it, he'd do it, just like that.
What happened to the business?
Took him 2 years to wrap that up. It was like a kid giving away his favorite toys. I didn't think I was the sort to marry an older man. That's something that happens to other people.
Wouldn't worry me.
Alec was quietly fantastic in bed. I suppose that's how it started. I said how silly it was, his spending all that money on hotel bills, and why didn't he come and live in my flat? He said he'd rather not, unless it was on a permanent basis. That's when I started thinking about the money and wishing he didn't have any. It always gets in the way. I didn't want marriage or even a regular boyfriend. I'd had 2 pretty disastrous experiences. As for the difference in our ages, that was ridiculous. When I'm 42, he'll be 70. And if he's senile, I'll be Florence Nightingale for the rest of his life, and I haven't got that sort of courage. Then one day, I stopped thinking. It wasn't doing any good. I wanted him on any terms for as long as... And if he had too much money, so what? God, how I wanted him. I do now. Sarah, I didn't want that money, but I want it now. It has a special meaning. I promised Alec, and as long as I keep that promise, I keep alive the memory. Well, how often can one really love?
It's only happened to me once.
What was that for?
Hello?
But you're just going away again.
It's only a short meeting. I'll be back for breakfast.
1 egg or 2.
Well,
They look different in daylight.
you'll never guess what Alex said the first time I bought a pair of these.
He said...
Not being very practical, I imagine.
I mean, dying with your boots on is one thing. Take them all.
Very practical.
Nothing from the banks?
I think we'll have to forget that line for the moment.
Well, what else have you got?
Not very much. The old files confirm that we'd sent 520-odd thousand to your father's London bank after the sale, and he put most of it on deposit in various places.
All accounted for?
He did buy and sell some land in Sydney, Australia.
Well, that's not news.
No, but the money he made on it didn't come back here.
Well, what's strange about that?
It's not in Australia.
We do know that your father made inquiries about the Norfolk Islands.
That's a tax haven. From there, the usual destination is the Bahamas or Switzerland.
Well, Father went to the Bahamas several times.
Yeah, 3 times to be exact, and cashed cheques to the total of £90,000.
Gambling.
Not necessarily. Change pounds into chips. 5 minutes later, you cash in the chips and ask for dollars. In those days, you could pay dollars into any bank and get them transferred anywhere in the world.
There were quite a number of large cash withdrawals in this country.
Oh?
Well, that's either the Trilby Hat Brigade who carry money out in briefcases for 5%.
Or importers and exporters who give you credit there for cash here. I read the papers.
It's a load of circumstantial nothing.
There is some substance. Strong influence.
Not enough to start a court case.
Not in the ordinary way.
David,
What my partner wishes to point out is that what I'm about to suggest is unconventional.
Risky was my word.
I want to ask a Swiss court for an order restraining Gina from dealing with the assets of the estate.
And what good would that do?
It'll bring her before a judge.
For what purpose?
The judge will ask her if she has knowledge of any other assets.
She'll say no.
I don't think so. I know how difficult it is to lie in court. Not many professional criminals can do it convincingly, and your stepmother
She's a grade A bitch. And in true stepmotherly tradition, she'll rehearse in front of the mirror each morning till the lies are word perfect.
Oh, leave it alone, Mary.
I don't think she could do it. I think she could be broken.
I'm against it.
You're giving in very easily.
Conway's put up the price of his shares to 200,000.
You couldn't even find the 150.
Well, the other bidder will pay it. On one condition, they want their own man running it. I'm out.
Robert.
Oh, it's not over yet. I shall force it to a vote at a shareholders' meeting.
Can I help?
Perhaps later. On tactics.
Sure.
Well, it means I have my hands full. I've no time to fight Gina.
I have the time.
I don't need anything from you except a go-ahead. The office can do the preparation. Mary can give any evidence that's necessary.
I think you're wasting your time.
It is the sort of harebrained gamble I disapprove of with every legal instinct I possess.
That's too glib, Henry. You know the court scene as well as I do. Admit it, it could work.
You can call me a bitch, Robert. But I know that woman. I know the type. She married Daddy for the money. Oh, she was clever about it. Well, who wouldn't be with that much in the bank? She was married to him for what, 3 years? Okay, well, that's worth something, but the rest? That belongs to us, the family.
You understand, then, that you must tell the truth?
Of course.
I wish you to understand precisely what is being said. It is that there is money belonging to the deceased which has not been declared.
Anything could have happened to that money. The cruise, our honeymoon to South America. I know that cost £2,000 each.
I understand that.
My boat, I sold it and I have the money, but Alec did give me that.
Your stepdaughter has admitted that was a gift.
The trips round the world, they could have cost anything.
Madam Gordon, it is said that there is money, that you know how much it is and where it is.
Anything could
I
have happened.
must ask you formally, and you will answer yes or no. Do you have any knowledge of money or other assets belonging to the late Alexander Joseph Gordon which have not been declared?
No.
You said no?
I did.
Let it be recorded. Thank you, madame, that is all. I have been asked to make an injunction on Madame Gordon that she will not interfere with the assets of the deceased, other than to give them in the correct proportions to the legal heirs. So far as the declared assets are concerned, this is not necessary. As everyone accepts, Madame Gordon will do that. It follows that Mr. Robert Gordon and his sister, Madame Mary Wingrove, will get a little more than the legacies left to them by their father under the will. As for other assets, This court now has the formal testimony of Madame Gordon that they do not exist. Or if they do exist, she does not know where they are. I accept that evidence. It has been tested by searching questions. What else can I do? I cannot hold this court up to ridicule by making an injunction on something which does not exist. The application is refused.
David? Where are you going? David!
Lift, David.
I'd rather sink.
You can't think here. You'll freeze to death. David.
You knew.
Knew what?
You weren't guessing like the rest of us, she told you.
She told me nothing.
You worked for me for 3 years. In that time, you began to understand the law, its fabric, what it means. One of the things you learned was the right sort of respect for it. That you can push it, bend it, twist it, but you mustn't break it. Gina Gordon has just committed one of the most serious crimes in the book. And you couldn't take it.
You're imagining things, David. Gina told me nothing.
Don't compound it! You're a bad liar at the best of times, and to me you can't lie at all.
Gina did what was right.
No!
I don't care about laws. It's people that matter, not a bunch of books.
The books exist so that the people can matter.
I don't care what you say. Gina was right. You read the will. Wasn't she right?
She had a choice, she made the wrong choice. Now she'll take the consequences.
What consequences?
You, for one. Will you ever see her in quite the same light again? Did you know how ruthless she could be?
Don't take it so much to heart, David. I know you don't like losing, but it is just another case.
I haven't lost. Yet.
What do you mean?
You don't work for me anymore, Sarah. You're the opposition.
What are you talking about?
What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? I'm going home to London.
You busy?
Can do without comedians.
How many votes can you count on for Friday?
Haven't got a hope.
Even with my votes?
Your shares go to the people who want me out. One's dependent on the other, you said.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, stop saying bloody silly things like that.
How much money can you raise?
What's got into you?
I just don't like the other people. And I'm not dropping my price. But if you can match their money, I'd sooner have you running the show.
200,000's very funny.
I'll lend you the difference.
What difference?
Extra 50. Can you still raise the original 150?
Well, last time I tried, the answer was no.
Well, you're bigger than Oliver Twist. Ask again.
And I'm very grateful to you, Robert. Your visit the other day set me thinking.
Sorry we haven't any gin.
Yes.
You'll never guess what I found under the stairs in my own house.
A Rembrandt.
Woodworm. Hence my appearance, for which I apologize.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. It's nothing serious. But it only goes to show. You can never be too careful.
What do you want, Robert? This can't be a social call so soon after the last one.
No, it isn't.
It's like that company of yours. You were quite right. No reason at all why I shouldn't have a stab at valuing some of your properties.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Yeah, I had a bit of a drive out last Saturday afternoon. Had to make several assumptions, of course, about rent and review dates and so on.
Now, Lawrence, what are we talking about?
I made a list. Thank you, dear. Of the major properties in your company brochure. Ah, here we are. And I went to have a look at them.
But you value property without even going inside?
Yes, now, an educated guess suggests that the properties are worth over double the figure in your balance sheet.
And what do you deduce from that?
That the shares are worth more than you are being asked to pay for them.
Are you saying you will lend me the 25,000?
I'm afraid not. No. I will admit that it was you who first put the thought into my head about your company, and I owe you something for that. But I still owe the family a consideration.
You just thought I'd like to know?
Yes. Well, now, I won't lend you the money, but I will buy shares with it in Mary's name and give you the votes, if that's any help.
Hello? Speaking? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't make lunch. I'm off to Scotland. Okay. I'll be at the office at 6.
You're right, Robert. It is an awful cheek.
Well, the situation's completely changed. Mary's putting up 25, Conway 50, and I've got the rest from the bank. All I need is your 50, and I'm in business. Or should I say I stay in business?
Have you any idea what I've been through?
A fair notion.
To carry out your father's wishes. You made me fight you all the way, and now you expect me to kiss and make up. You saw what Alex said in his own writing. Everything, everywhere. What did you think that meant?
I didn't want to do it.
You must be desperate. I've never heard you make excuses before.
I'm fighting for my existence, for everything I have.
You made me fight for what I believe in. The answer's no, Robert. I wish I could apologize, but that would be hypocritical. Perhaps time.
You'll have plenty of security.
Go away, Robert. I don't like you and your sister very much at the moment.
That seems right. Henry, I know you're in a hurry. Shall I sign it now?
Oh, that's all right, my dear. I still have a few moments before I have to go. I shall need another witness.
Well, Sarah's waiting for me outside.
Oh. Oh, is she?
She doesn't have to read it, does she?
No. Lady Rochester.
Hello, Henry.
I wonder if I could trouble you for a moment.
Excuse me. What can I do for you?
I want you to witness Hillary's will.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Sarah, I hope you haven't been kept waiting.
Oh, that's all right. I've done all my packing, so I've got loads of time.
Good.
The rules for executing a will are strict. First, you must fill in the date on page 1.
Yes.
Now sign the will. Your normal signature. Now, both of us must see you sign, and each of us must see the other two sign. And a register. And your address.
Yes, I know.
Now, thank you. Do you want to take this with you?
Yes, I'll keep it in the bank.
Would you like us to keep copies?
No, thank you, Henry.
Very well. I'll destroy them.
Thank you so much, Henry.
Not at all, my dear. And thank you, Lady Rochester.
Henry, as you're going, could we use this room for a bit? And pinch some of David's drink?
Of course, by all means.
Thank you.
I'll just tidy up my papers.
We're not putting you out, are we?
No, not at all. I had this meeting about the Gazette.
Thank you.
Stay as long as you like. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where David is?
I drove him to the airport this morning. I imagine he's still in Switzerland.
Just as long as I know. Good night.
Night. Night. How was Switzerland?
White. I'm sorry I couldn't lunch tomorrow. Did you want to see me about something particularly?
No, not really.
Oh, I thought that you thought that...
That I had visions of you both in a back seat of a cable car. No. I know my David.
Your David?
Yes. A drink?
A good idea. What would you like?
To lay a ghost.
Scotch, gin?
Scotch. Scotch and water. I'll get some water.
I'm not a ghost, and I'd like to think that I was a little more than... There's no scotch. See if there's any tonic.
2. One's opened. Flirt.
What did you want to know?
What went wrong?
Call me a liar.
Is that all?
It's the way you said it.
Men do use big-sounding words for such unimportant things.
You meant what went wrong before. I'm not sure. I think I needed someone less rigid than David.
But more rigid than Lord Rochester.
I wasn't actually going to say that.
But there were compensations.
Oh, yes, the money and the title and the peace after David. There's no ice. I'll have to fire that new secretary.
I'll choose the next one.
You won't let... Get someone with loads of experience.
Years of it.
Yes.
And I think that's a very reasonable settlement.
I'm bored with the whole thing. Why didn't you get undressed? Soak up some sun.
If you don't agree, you'll find yourself in court again, this time on a criminal charge. It's called captation d'héritage, concealing assets from the legal heirs, and is a criminal offense under Swiss law.
I'll take your word for it.
That makes you a criminal.
That's wishful thinking, Mr. Maine.
I have a witness.
I've heard all your witnesses.
You had all that money, but you're a woman. It was too big a secret to keep to yourself.
I told no one.
You told Sarah.
And she told you?
She didn't have to.
And you'd use Sarah against me?
Why not?
There's nothing sacred to you.
Well, money isn't.
Sarah would never agree to give evidence.
She would have no choice.
I know Sarah. She'd never tell you anything about me.
I know Sarah, too, perhaps better than you do. You tell lies very well. Sarah's hopeless at it. Put her in a witness box and...
I don't believe it. I'm not giving in. If you want it, you'll have to go on fighting.
That's not all. When the case was over, you thought you were safe. But you had to make sure the money was still there, that terrible urge to count it. A firm of Geneva inquiry agents has been following you ever since the case ended. We know everywhere you've been, everyone you've spoken to. We're going to find the money, and we're going to get the evidence. If you make me do it the hard way, I'll throw in perjury before a civil judge as well. Under Article 306 of the Swiss Criminal Code, that gets you 3 years hard labor.
What's the alternative to a nice, clean Swiss jail?
How much money are you hiding?
For the purposes of the argument, let's pretend a nice round sum like £500,000.
Robert wants to play Monopoly. That's 150,000. Mary's bought a big new safe. And I need to top up the piggy bank. Switzerland's expensive. Legal costs usually come out of the estate.
Where does that leave me?
I wouldn't have thought Saint Laurent need go into mourning, if that's what you mean.
How long do I have to make up my mind?
As long as it takes to write 3 checks.
I did what was right.
I never suggested what you did was morally wrong, just illegal.